G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me, and hang on, I'll just wait and see and make sure that I have sound and I have picture and that all is going well. Just one moment. I think so, hang on. Okay, we're good. Okay, just wanted to say hello to everyone joining the stream. G'day Gary, how you going? G'day Marcy, how you going? And Wendy, of course. Wendy is moderating the stream and helping along and all things that Wendy does for us. G'day Barbara, hello. Chandri, hello, how you going? How you going? All right, okay, a few things today which I thought might be a little bit interesting. Just let me make sure that, let me see, okay. All right, so I just want to see what you're looking at. Oh, g'day Will, how you going? I liked your video, by the way. Nice, I like that. I like that. You don't paint things, you paint effects. It's the effect. I love that. I love that. Steve. Hello, Steve, mate. Hope you are well. So glad to see you in the chat. Deborah. G'day. Deb. G'day. Hello. All right, here we go. Now, this is something that you guys don't see me do very often, and it's coloured pencil. And I've got a few little tips and tricks of things apart from the project that I'm doing, which I'm going to explain in a moment. I've been shopping. I've gone shopping, but I'll tell you that in a moment. Okay, Will. Okay, no, was it Gary? Hello. Okay, so now, but before I show you things, this little project is part of our group painting. Now this is the last one. Okay, everyone has sent all of theirs in, and I'm hoping, this won't take me long at all, and I'm hoping to have the video up and the painting up by this weekend. So please just hang in there, and it'll be being uploaded, and everyone's done such a fantastic job, and I'm so grateful that everybody's participated. It's so exciting for me. I just love it. Going to cross the German border in 1 minute. Oh, there you go. See, Chandra, you live in Europe, like a hop, skip and a jump. You want to go to France, you go to France. You want to go here, you go there. I can't do that. Where can I go? I can just go around Australia. I've got to catch a plane. To even go into another state, but sometimes we can drive. But anyway, I want to see Germany. G'day, Shannon. Hello, how you going? All right. Peg. Hello. How you going? Christy V. Hello. Okay. All right. Now, there's a few things. This little part of the group painting is on Pastelmat, and I've been using coloured pencil, and I've been using the Caran d'Ache Pablos. You know what? I just love these pencils. I don't know what it is that I love about them. I think I love the colours. They're just a lovely pencil. And as you can see, I've been really into this one because I've been using it for my coral and stuff like that. But I also wanted to talk about, now I realize that some people have been purchasing the Derwent Light Fast pencils. I've gone ahead and done it. I've been waiting since last year. Okay, so these were on my wish list, and I've also got a few more art supplies on my wish list. But look at that. And you know what's really good is that they've got some really groovy names on the pencils, and they've got like their light fastness. Now, okay, so there's that. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do a little bit of my little painting here, and then I'll talk about my shopping. So I better get into it. But before I do that, specs. I need to put my eyes on. So here we go. Okay. All right. Shannon says, those Caran d'Ache colours look nice. I like lolly colours. Yes, they are, aren't they? They are lolly colours. Lolly colours. Lollies are sweets or candies for those who don't understand what lollies are. But yeah, they are like lollies, aren't they? Okay, so... Now I chickened out. I said I was going to use watercolor in one of these paintings and I didn't. I chickened out. Sorry, folks. I just did. I just chickened out. I don't know why I chickened out, but I just chickened out. Okay? You just got to give me that. But I'm going to have to do a watercolor painting at some point. So, let me see. It's nice and they have a lot of art supplies. I'm looking for a pastel primer after seeing. Yes, there's quite a few primers. Let me see. There's Golden, there's Art Spectrum, there's what else? I'm just looking at all my ones there. There's I believe Schminky have got one too. Oh my goodness. So, you know, take your pick. Lolly colors. Yes, there you go. I did explain. All right. So, all right. Lolly colours. So I thought, hang on, you know what? I'll start off with the light. So I thought we'd have a go. I don't know if you've purchased, well, the good thing with these is that you can purchase these open stock. So you can buy like a handful. You can buy a handful and you know, and see what they feel like. But I tell you what, on Pastelmat, just beautiful. Now, one of the little pieces that I've done, I did use OMS, and I decided not to use OMS on this one. I wanted to see how these would go without that. Now, I know Wendy uses Pastelmat with coloured pencil, and Wendy hasn't been using OMS, and well, she says you don't need to, and you know what? She's right. You don't need to. It's exactly right. It's just lovely how the coloured pencil works beautifully on Pastelmat. And layers galore. You can go layers galore on this, which is really, really nice. I can zoom in if you like as well. Would you like me to zoom in perhaps, maybe? I don't know. Let me see. How far can I zoom in without losing you? Here we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So apologies for not streaming the last couple of times the last week. Last week I visited my son in Victoria. He was graduating from his employment training in the army, and I went to see him do all of that. And of course we didn't fly down, we drove down, so there was a lot of driving involved. So because normally it would just take like about, I don't know, an hour and a half flight, maybe an hour, I don't know, something like that to Victoria. But you know, it was quite a bit of a drive down there. So, but so that's what happened there. And you know, we stayed for a few days and then came back. So and then on the Sunday, we came home the Sunday. So that's the reason why I didn't stream last week. But back on track. I'm just checking some colors, and this is layering beautifully on Pastelmat. Oh my gosh, I can't get over what it does. Now it's just medium pressure which I'm using at the moment. So yeah, no, it's really, really nice. So what can I do? What's been going on with you guys? I've missed you guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at those points on those pencils. You go. Yes. You know why? You know what sharpener I've used on these points? Ooh. There we go. That one. I really like that. I like that sharpener. It's really nice. It's really... Okay. Well. Yeah, so I'm on my new obsession plus watching stream, sitting in bed with 2 cups of is that mocha or maca and cocoa, and doing quick figure drawing. Oh, studies from books. Oh, that's lovely. That improves drawing for sure. Oh, Barbara, you've got that sharpener. Do you like that sharpener, Barbara? I need that. I've never had long points like that. Well, I sharpened them just before the stream, and this is what they've given me. So lovely points here. Yes, lovely points. Yeah, yes, the coloured pencil. Yes, and I've got this especially for the coloured pencils, okay? Because, you know, I find that, you know, well, there's pros and cons in all of the media, and one of the cons for pastel pencils is the sharpening of them. So let's face it, the sharpening is pretty crappy, actually. You know, sometimes I get very excited as soon as I get something very sharp, and then all of a sudden it breaks on me, and I'm thinking, you know what, it's the pastel. It's the pastel. But I know others have fantastic ways of sharpening their pastel pencils. I do, look, I do too. I use all kinds of things. I use blade, I use potato peelers or vegetable peelers, you name it, you know, whatever. If I can get the outcome that I'm looking for, well, I'll be going for it. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. I'm just going to do this little bit here, and then I'm going to show you a little quick tip. Okay, just hang in there. I've got some soft pastels, and I've got, now this is the Shave and Save from Derwent. And here's another one. They've got little blades. And I want to show you a little tip and trick with this. Hang on. Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, there we go. So this is a little blade. So I'm going to show you a little tip or trick on how to shave the pastel pencil and use it on Pastelmat. So, but just hang in there, be patient, and I'm going to show you some of the shopping that I've done. So, and I want to talk about these that I've actually purchased as well. So hang in there for just a little bit. I just want to get something going, because you know me, I never get anything finished on a live stream as if I'm going to finish this on a live stream. Hello? No way. No way. No way. I don't know if I can, has there been a time when I've finished something? No, there hasn't been. It's always something that I've started and just did a little bit. So, but here we go. The vegetable peeler helps me tremendously with the pastel pencils. Well, there you go, Marcy. That's very good. Peggy says, I use the sharpener also. I love it. Never had any issues with it. I've had it 6 months and it hasn't gotten dull yet. Oh my goodness. Well, you've got a super duper one. That's fantastic, Peg. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that's what's happened to me this in the last week. Something that was very special. You know, my boy, you know, and he's barely 20. Like, seriously? Oh my gosh. He'll be 20 next month. And he's done all of this. And I'm so proud. Mind you, I've got another son who wants to go ahead and follow in his footsteps. So, you know me. I'll be bawling my brains out. I'm always bawling my brains out. I'm such a sook. I am just such a sook, and I can't help it. So I'm actually, with this Pastelmat, really coloured pencil. So nice. Really is lovely. Really is lovely. Just light pressure, and I'm going to do quite a few layers just in this little area here. Laramie, hello, welcome. How you going? How you going? Okay. Yes, and then now I've got, there's quite the, you know what? There's a lot of projects which I've got up here, which I can't wait. Like I'm busting. But I've got to finish all of these outstanding projects that are around. Now I know that everyone does have, from time to time, have outstanding projects. So I really need to finish what I'm doing. So, but I've got some fantastic things coming up. And of course, I've got to finish my little my little big fantasy landscape. So that's got to be done. I'm giving myself a deadline now on that one. I've got to finish it in the next couple of weeks. That's it, right? Because, you know, frankly, I'm sick and tired of looking at it. You guys must be sick and tired of looking at it too. John, hello, John. Welcome. Hi, Chrissy and Wendy. Hope you are well. Just got home. Good to see you again. I've missed you. Oh, missed you. Missed us, of course. We miss you as well. Okay. All right. And that's right. And I also wanted to just make a point with the Facebook Share Your Art with Xrissart. I tell you what, I'm gobsmacked. I am totally gobsmacked. You guys are just sharing some awesome stuff. Like, I am so glad that you guys are, you guys are around. You guys are just awesome, sharing some wonderful things. Just lovely. So, if you wanted to become a member, for those who are probably members of the Facebook, that's okay. But for those who are just coming on board and, checking us all out, I've got those details in the description box below. If you wanted to become a member, feel free and, share your art with us all. Share your tips and tricks. Share if you've if you found a fantastic buy of an art supply. Share that, where you got it from, because we're always wanting, to get the best possible deal. So, do that as well. What else? What else can you share? Oh, lots of things like that. Yeah, so... yes, I just love look, and these just blending just beautifully on here. Oh, they're just lovely. These Pablos are lovely. Now, I don't know how to describe them in comparison to the luminance. I think that, what appears, the difference is that it's hexagonal. Wow, I can't believe I even said that properly. Hexagonal shape, and they're thinner than the luminance. They're a bit not as soft. Now, I won't say that they're oil-based now or wax-based, because I think all pencils have got an element of wax, an element of oil, some more than others. Steve says, Chrissy, on Pastelmat and colour pencils, what do you think is the pros and cons of the luminance versus the polys? I wouldn't say cons. I would definitely say pros, or maybe pros and cons. The difference here we go. I've got a polychromos here as well. Well, it's just a different pencil, I suppose. The Pablos and the polychromos are very similar. I would say very similar. I think the difference between, if you want to find a con, Now, I can't find a con with these, but if you wanted to talk about a con, I would say that the colour range is not as much as it is with, say, the Pablos. I mean, the Pablos have got these beautiful greens, like they're just wonderful. On the Pastelmat, yeah, that would be my opinion, I would say. Oh, g'day Abigail, hello, how you going? Oh, g'day Heidi, hello, how you going? I better get cracking with this because you know me. You working on Pastelmat, Chrissy? Wendy, I loved your otter totem. Yes, oh my gosh, that's it. For those who haven't subscribed to Wendy's channel, please go ahead. I've got all the details in the description box below. Please go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos that Wendy uploads as well. You know, we all learn so from different people, so please go ahead. Let me see, who else? Heidi says, Chrissy, good morning, Chrissy. I'm only dropping by for 20 minutes because I have an appointment, but I'll be watching the rest later. Your picture is looking very nice so far. Oh, thank you so much, Heidi. So glad that you popped by. Really excited to see the group project all stitched together. Shivers with anticipation. Oh, it's going to look fabulous, Marcy. It's going to look absolutely fantastic. Everyone has just gone above and beyond. I truly didn't expect the just the quality of. Anyway, I'm just gobsmacked myself. So just beautiful, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yes. All right. I just noticed something up here which I missed. My gosh, you know what? I've actually lost track of how many layers I've actually put down here. I don't count anymore. With Pastelmat, I don't count. Well, let's just say the way I put pencils down on Pastelmat, it's just the way I'm doing it. So everyone is different, of course, but just wow. Ooh. Yeah. And I noticed in Share Your Art with Xrissart, there's the July challenge, which is nearly finished. Oh no, we still got a bit to go, but yeah, we're only halfway. Yeah, but people have been drawing hands and stuff like that. Perhaps I should start doing some as well. You know. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, well, the whole point is for me to do that as well. Yes, I understand. There we go. Wow, that's really nice, really nice. Okay, as promised, I want to show you a quick tip. All right, here we go. And then I'll come back to this, all right? So just let me put these aside for a moment. Let's put these aside. I'll put some glassine on here to protect that. Here we go. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay. What I wanted to show is, I might get my handbook and draw hands instead. Okay, all right, go ahead, Shannon. Steve says, I need to check why I'm not getting notified of your streams. Thank you for answering the colour pencil question in Pastelmat. Your answer was more insightful. Thank you, that's okay. All right, so here we go. Now, what I'm going to do is, you know how I use Pastelmat and my brush technique? What I wanted to show is that if you don't have pan pastels and you've got a bunch of soft pastels, with a brush, okay, with this brush, oh my gosh, look all the pigment that's on here. Anyway, so what I wanted to do was to shave. Now you could also use a few methods. You could use a blade, right? Because I've got these, I'm going to show you with these. It's like a little cheese grater, isn't it? Isn't it? So that's what it looks like to me. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is, and I've got a few pastels. I've got Schminky, I've got Sennelier. What else have we got here? I've got Unison. These are all my favorites, right? So, and I've also got Mount Vision. Now this is an American pastel. I actually got them, I bought them from the US, but they're a pastel which I really like to use as well. So I thought, you know what, I'll show you this. Okay. Again, this is this, I bought this when I purchased Art Bar by Derwent. I think they've discontinued these, but I bought these to shave. Now what I'm going to do is just, because it's a blade, oh, that makes a funny sound, doesn't it? Ah. Can you see? Oh, hang on. Okay. Just oh, it makes a dreadful squeaky sound, doesn't it? But anyway, for the purposes of this exercise, okay, what it does is that this catches the pastel in this little container. All right. So, having said that, and of course, because as you know, I work on Pastelmat. Right. Let me see. Is this one? No. Okay. So, just to test our theory here, I've got my brush and this powder. All right. So maybe I should just, maybe, hang on. Here we go. And of course, you know, you can mix colors as well. So there you go. So that's using this method with this little container. Now please don't ask me how much this is because I can't remember. I bought this a very long time ago. But you get the idea. A blade. Okay, it's a blade. All right, so there's that. Okay, so let's use the cheese grater. That's what it looks like. It's like a cheese grater. Okay, so let's try another pastel. Let's try Unison. And I'm going very gently. And look, it's caught that as well. There we go. There's the pastel. Oh look, I hadn't properly, hang on, let me just, pigment, which one is thicker than in pigment? Well, well, yeah, the finer one, I find that it was this one, Shave and Save. I think it all depends too on how much pressure you put on, say, you know, the little cheese grater. It's not a cheese grater, I just call it that because it just reminds me of it. But, you know, because the, yeah, this one is finer because the particles in this little container are a little bit thicker. So there's that. Now, how cool is that, hey? So I'll probably do a little video on like my tips and tricks, but I just thought I'd, you know, talk to you, seeing as we're all here and we're talking about it. I just thought I'd, you know, show you, you know, so show you what you can do with soft pastels. And if you've got a container like this, or let's just go with the blade. Where's my blade? It's here somewhere. Where did it go? Seriously, what, it just disappears? Oh no, it didn't disappear. Okay, so let's try, hang on, Schminky Sennelier. Oh yeah, here we go. Quite soft. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh gosh. Look how soft that is. Just by holding it. Oh, hang on. Here we go. So, I mean, you would put it on another piece of paper, but using a blade and using the brush, pardon the brush because it's got the other pigment on it, but look at that. So you would just pick it up from another bit of paper and then apply it on your surface, on your subject. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Like, I just love all of that. So that's my little tip and trick for this live stream. And now I've just got to make sure that my hands don't contaminate my piece. So that's that. I'll put that aside. Here we go. Here we go, and let me zoom out again. What's this? Chrissy, I don't think I would buy the blade one. It had my teeth on edge. Well, you know, you just go very, very gently, very, very gently. Okay. And shopping. Here we go. Another thing. Now, there's been a few live streams where we were talking about getting black, as in for pastels. And I found by using the peel, like the, where is it? It's like a charcoal like this where you rip off the paper bit by bit. And I found that was the blackest, if I wanted to get something really black, that the charcoal was the best for me in the projects that I was using. So when I was shopping, I didn't realize that you could, this is General's, General Pencil Company. That would be the US one, wouldn't it? And this is soft. I didn't realize you can get them in different, like soft, medium and hard. So for those who probably wanted something with a bit more detail, black detail, you would use the hard one, of course. And then if you wanted to get coverage, you would use the soft. I didn't realize this when I tried the other one that I've showed you. So you'll be seeing me use a lot of this when I want to get something really, really dark. So how about that? Chris, Wilma, hello, welcome. Marcy says, Chrissy, awesome. Mine are hard, scratchy pastels. I'm going to try using my old lemon zester. Oh yeah, that would be a good idea to see if that works. That's very good. Oh, I like that. That's a very good idea. See, you know, vegetable peelers, lemon zester. You just don't use the, you know, back to the cooking after you've used this. Okay, let me see, what else have I got here? All right, so that's, oh yeah, and I also bought a pencil blender. Now I've got a few. I've got a Caran d'Ache one which is woodless, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to have another go with this. But Wendy actually brought a point is that, you know, if you were using something like a blender, I suppose, you know, you would be flattening out the tooth of your paper. That's one thing. And plus you could get the blending effects with your colored pencils, which I agree with also. But, you know, thought I'd give it a go, see what happens. And I sharpened it in, oh, here's another one. I bought two, and I sharpened it in my Derwent, you know, my nice Derwent sharpener. So look, I got a very nice little point there, so to get into little details if I need to. So I better get back on this. Okay, so yep. Sorry, I just had to wet my whistle. I talk a lot, as you know. Always talk a lot. Okay, all right, so back to this. Okay. Just so you can see these. I hope that you can see these. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, and back to this project. It's really interesting to see everyone using different mediums, and you know, just just incredible stuff, So what projects are you all working on at the moment? Obviously you've the ones that participated finished doing their group painting, and I've been seeing so many nice things. Essie, hello Essie, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Hello everyone, nice to see you live again. Yes, thank you. I miss being live. This is when you get to see me goof up sometimes too, you know. Yeah. Well, most of the time actually. So I'm finding that these, that the light fast pencils are absolutely gorgeous. So for those who are thinking about it, Nike is what I'm going to say, Nike. That's if you can. I don't think that these are expensive as the luminance though, I think. And also, Wendy and I bought this from a site, what is it, Cult Pens, and I believe Silky also did too. I think someone shared the link, I think, on Share Your Art with Xrissart. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I have to think. I'm pretty sure I saw it, but yes. Yeah, they were in with it. Okay, Wendy is just, you know, telling me in my ear that they've got another 28 coming out at the end of this year. I think if you can get them, I think what is it? Is it 120 in the wooden box set? That's what they're available in the box set. Are they the ones? Not sure. Yeah, there's a box set of 120. I bought the tin. Yeah, because when they first came out, I hung back. I thought, nah, just hang on, because I knew that they were coming out with more, so I thought I'll do that. But now that the 120 are out, it's only available in the wooden box set. You watch. And you can't buy those extra ones open stock either. Don't think I didn't think of that. I thought of that. I've spent weeks on a ridiculously difficult cosplay outfit. Should put a video up in... What's cosplay? I'm almost too scared to ask. Shannon? Yep. Yep. Just wanted to see, make sure that I haven't missed any comments or anything like that. No, we're all good. Okay. Here we go. I like that. Actually, Shannon, you're right. They're like... Wendy's just been looking. She says she could only find the 48 set. I am so sure that there's 120. Well, maybe they're not. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm wrong. I'll take that back. Oh, okay. I'm going to see what I saw. I don't know what it is that I saw. Did you check on the Wendy? Can you check on the Derwent site? Like the Wendy is on the Derwent site. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. All right. Yes. There we go. I'm happy about that. So yes, so I do apologize. This one probably should have been in watercolor. But yeah, I was a bit of a chicken. Sorry. I chickened out. I think the pressure was because, the reason why is because it's a group painting and I didn't want to mess it up. That's all. Barcy says, my fiance's daughter has moved in with us and is camped out in my arting room temporarily. She's 19 and a budding artist herself. I've got her doing unmask art intro to color pencil course. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, you make sure, Marcy, you tell her to share her art on Xrissart, or because she's probably not a member, but you can share it for her for sure. I've made the Shannon says, I've made the outfit for the character cat from anime game called Gravity Rush. It's not super popular, but has a strong fandom. I got stupid into it and made it like art and perfect. Very, very hard. Ooh, well, you should share it on Xrissart. Show us. Absolutely, says Marcy. Yeah, looks good from here. So long as it's okay to share, that is. Wow, really liking these. I've got to make sure I don't mess my spot, mess it up. Okay, great. Okay, Shannon, fabulous. There we go. That's a bit dark there. So some of you have guessed what this scene might be. Yes. Well, I tell you what, the we could for share your art with Xrissart, the next month's challenge, we could do, say, mouth and teeth. Yeah, like maybe, yeah. Yeah. So thinking of probably maybe doing facial things like nose and teeth, maybe, or teeth and lips, maybe nose. Yes, but everybody's just doing fabulous stuff. Okay. That's cool, Marcy. I'm colouring right now, so just listening. There you go. Isn't that funny how we all do that when even when I'm, even when I'm looking at, say, even yours, Will, your live streams, or sometimes I'm in bed, actually. I've got to say, well, that's a bit weird, actually. That's a bit weird when I say that. I'm in bed sometimes when I'm looking at you live, and sometimes I'm working, but most of the time I think I'm, in bed, ready to go to sleep. There you go. Your voice, no, I can't say that. Wendy just said something and I just can't repeat it. Well, I should repeat it. It's not bad. It's just that your voice is very soothing, so it would put me to sleep very nicely, wouldn't it? Oh, God. Oh, dear, I don't know. Like, what is red, Chrissy? What is red? Oh, my glasses are red. There you go. Ah, dear. Well, there you go. Yes, I'm blushing like a schoolgirl. How about that? Oh, dear. Okay, very funny. Wow. Yeah. Because and plus two with this painting, people that participated, they were wondering, you know, how big would you want me to do this? And well, you don't need to make it very big because it's going to be digital, bit digital. Oh, g'day Nick. Hello, how you going? David, hello. David, what brands of pencils allow for the best layering? Oh, wow. All of the artists here in our chat could tell you that most of them use coloured pencil. I think it's personal preference, but what brands of pencils allow the best layering? Artist quality ones. The ones that are not artist quality ones you won't be able to layer. I am using Pablo's and I'm using the Derwent Light Fast, and they're layering just beautifully on Pastelmat. Nick, sounds to me like she's been drinking that magic tea again. It's not tea this time, Nicholas. It is orange juice. Well, mandarin juice. Oh, here we go. Mandarin. I'm not saying it correctly, I know. I'm going to get pulled up again. You know, I'm always saying it wrong. I'll say it the way I say it, the way I've been saying it forever. Magic tea again. That's exactly right. Magic tea, Nicholas. Magic tea. Marcy says, Chrissy, if possible, could you offer prints of the group project for purchase? I don't know how difficult a process that would be. Yes, I'm going to make sure that I do that. Okay. I will. Doing prints of this project is not going to be a problem. It's getting it to you is. But you know, if you, yeah. Well, look, I'll figure it out a way how to get it to you, but definitely I will do prints. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah, no, these pencils seem to be layering pretty good, David. I have no problems with them layering. I mean, look at that. Just really nice. Really, really nice. And I'm light pressure. Jelena, hello, hi all. I will be leaving work in 2 minutes. I may be able to join in when I get home from the school run. See you all soon. Okie dokie. Most popular ones, David, are Luminance, Polychromos, Pablo, Derwent Lightfast. There you go. If you are not as concerned with light fastness, then Prismacolor Premier work well too. Yes. Yep. It's usually the artist quality pencils are the ones that, you know, that blend well. Now, because, look, I don't know how to explain it, but because Pastelmat is letting me, I don't need to put a lot of pressure. I can layer quite a bit, but I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this at all. I find, not at all. It's pretty good actually. Still waiting on my card, sis. Yes. Oh, don't you think I want to finish this? Don't you? Well, you know what? I'm probably about, let me see. I would say about 85% finished now. Between 85 and 90. Well, 85. Don't you worry. See, my brother likes to play cards. They get together with our cousins and they go and they play. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nicholas. Is it Texas Hold'em that you guys play? And they've got this little cup, you know, this little mini cup. I don't know. See who's going to win. I don't know. Do you guys have a bracelet between you guys? Anyway, to cut a long story short, I mentioned to my cousins that one day you guys will be playing with my playing cards one day. So that's why Nick is saying, where are the cards? Well, they're coming. Don't you worry. It's happening, okay? As you can see, it's happening. Yeah, but now my next one is to finish my fantasy one, and then I'll be working on the suit shapes, like the hearts, the diamonds, the clubs, all of that. So, and once that's all worked out, it won't be long. So yeah, it won't be long. Yep, as in yep, a little cup. Polychromos are good, and paper makes even a bigger difference. Yes, Shannon, I agree. I keep forgetting about mandarin juice. I'm going to get some. There you go. So is Christmas? Oh, look, Nick, maybe. No, maybe not. I doubt it. But you never know. I might surprise you all. Wendy goes, she will not have them done by Christmas. Well, there's a good possibility that I won't, but there's also a possibility that I might. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, all right. Geez, I really like the way that this is happening. I like these pencils a lot on Pastelmat, and the fact that I don't have to do any, like I don't need solvent on these, which is really cool. There we go. Steve says, how many years has she been working on them? 2 years. When Chrissy finishes all of her element cards, we should figure out a way to throw a huge online party. Oh, yes, Peg. I like that idea too. Oh, I don't know. It'll have to be a very big shebang. I think we're going to have to do this in a big way, hey? Oh, it'd have to be. Serious. Oh, gosh. Oh, Wendy is telling me what you guys are talking about. Well, I like Peggy's idea, actually. I like Peggy's idea. Well, because I tell you what, that's all I really got to do, really. I've got to do one more. I've got to do maybe 2 backs of cards, and I've got to design the fonts and finish that, and that's it, really. No? I'll stick up for Chrissy, for she didn't. For she didn't say which Christmas. You go, John. See, I've got someone on my side. I've got someone on my side. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. That's right. Wendy's telling me that someone has to bring me down to reality. She's talking about herself, by the way. And yeah, she's pretty close. But you just don't know. You just don't know. Okay. She bashed me up as a kid. She owes me. Well, okay. Well, Nick, you need to clarify. Well, yes. Well, well, actually, you're right. Well, yeah, you're right. Well, you see, there's 6 years old. There's almost not about five and a half years difference between my brother and myself. And when we were growing up, of course, you know, he's like 6 years old. I'm like about 12, you know, and he's just naughty and carrying on. But we played a lot, and of course, he wasn't allowed to get away with anything. So, you know, siblings, when they carry on, I don't know if you guys have got brothers and sisters, did you guys carry on, you know, like, you know, fisty fights and rumble and tumble and, you know, all that kind of thing? Call 911. That's for the Americans, Nicholas. For the Australians, it's 000. She bashed me up. Yeah, I actually gave him a hard time. I've got to say, I gave him a hard time. But he still loves me. Maybe? Maybe? There we go. Or 000, what is it? Don't dumb it down. What does that mean? I have no idea. Talk English, man. Okay. All right. Essie says, are the Derwent Lightfast better on Pastelmat than the Luminance or Polychromos? Okay, all right. I suspect that they're the same, but I'll tell you what, hang on a sec. I've got here, this is Pastelmat. I just so happen to have a Polychromos, okay? So, can you see? Yes, you can. Beautiful. Just beautiful. The same. You know what? It's always about the surface, isn't it? It's always about the surface. Just gorgeous. It's going on as nice as the Derwent Lightfast and the Caran d'Ache. And I know that you asked for luminance, but I don't have a luminance next to me here, so I couldn't, and I don't want to get up at this point, but I suspect that it would work just as nice. Yeah, there you go. All right, so here we go. There you go. Okay. Okay, truly you're amazing, sweetheart. Love you lots. Talk soon. Goodbye all. See you later, Nicholas. Talk soon, I am sure. Yeah, it's very late here. It's just past midnight. Just past. Okay. All right. There we go. I've got on my red bits here. This is coloured pencil, and on top I've actually put lighter coloured pencils on top. Yes, the Pastelmat is completely covered here. I can zoom in too as well. Yes. All right. There we go. So do you have any questions for me? I'm happy to there we go. Just some light pressure. I'm not putting. You know what? I also had a few questions about using gold leaf on this paper. I had a few people, a Facebook group that I'm a member of, which is the Pastel group, and also on Share Your Art with Xrissart. There was a question about using gold leaf on Pastelmat, and you can, absolutely you can. There are so many things, and I thought to myself, is there, the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because I'm using colour pencil on Pastelmat. Is there anything that this paper is not capable of? Just incredible, you know what I mean? Wendy says, Essie, you don't have to, but you know, they are all completely light fast. Oh, that was answering that question. They are all completely light fast, so consider it upgrading to a complete light fast line, because who doesn't like to get new pencils? Absolutely, who doesn't? Of course, you know, I like sniffing them. I like the smell of them too. You know, there's nothing nicer than opening up a fresh tin of brand new coloured pencils and all of that. Oh, yes. Oh. Yes. Yes, that's right. Because they're all, yes, that's right. They're all lined up. Yeah, they're all lined up in, like, they're all the same size. They're all pretty colours. And they all look very nice to watch. Sometimes I was looking at them before I didn't want to use them because I liked the look of them. So weird. Oh, hello, Erica. Welcome. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh, bonjour. Bonjour. Chrissy, would you use Zest It on this painting? Not on this one, but you could, yes, you could, and I have used it. I have used it on another piece, and I think you've seen this one. I have used Zest It on this one with coloured pencil. There we go. Coloured pencil and Zest It. So there you go. They're all close. They're very close by here. But yes, you can, and it looks good too. But I decided not to in this one, and just to cover all the white bits. Peggy says, Chrissy, I've heard that the Lightfast pencils lay down pigments so well that you don't need to apply as many layers. Do you find this to be the case? Anyone, please? Yes, I'm fine. I don't know. Yes. Yes. Is the answer. Yes. That's what I'm finding. I'm finding that you don't need. Well, they're laying down very nicely on the Pastelmat. I can tell you that much now. Yes. Wow, and you wouldn't think that this is coloured pencil. By the time I'm finished, you won't think that this is coloured pencil. You'd be struggling to find out what kind of medium it is by the time I'm finished. Yes. Well, you see, and yes, don't forget that they have another 28 coming. But you see, you know what, Peg, you know, I was holding out for these, you know, I was holding out. So I thought, oh, I've got enough things, but I thought, you know what, I've got to have these. That's fine. If you live in the Netherlands, I live in the US and Chrissy Australia, and we both got them from there. It is free shipping after a certain amount worldwide. Well, yes. Okay. When it came to buying these, Wendy found a website, Cult Pens. And Wendy said to me, she goes, look, it's got free shipping and they are pretty cheap, good price. And I went, what? That can't be. And sure enough, free shipping. I can't believe that. I'm wondering, did they make money on these? I'm going to look there, thanks. Yes, I think it's worthwhile having a look. Cult Pens. I'm wondering, is it possible, Wendy, to put a link, do you think? Is it? Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, Wendy's going to look for the page or the actual link, and she'll put it in the chat here so you guys can have a look. There we go. Okay. Still going up here, green still here. Okay, Wendy was just saying that if you purchase right now buying these light fast pencils, that you'll also get a watercolor pad, which is 140, is that, did you say 140 pound, did you say? No, the watercolor. Oh, sorry. 149 pound for the which is, yeah, UK, which is pretty good. What did you say about a watercolor pad too, did you say? And there's, oh, okay. There's a free watercolor pad that you'll also get, but not quite sure what kind it is at the moment. It's a Derwent watercolor pad size A4, which is pretty good. I mean, 12 sheets. Yeah, 300 GSM or 140 pound. There you go. Not bad. Serious. So, yeah. For the US, who are not quite sure what A4 is it 8 point? You said 8.2 inches? Yeah. By 11 inches. Yeah, which is pretty good size too. Whoa. Gotta go. Take care, everyone. Okay, Will, thank you so much for popping by. Nice to see you. Talk to you soon, I'm sure. There you go. Now some would say, some might say that these coloured pencils eat away on this surface. I wouldn't say that it eats the surface. Probably compared to maybe, you know, the smoother ones, yes, I understand, but I don't think, yeah. 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 See, yeah, and I'm not, yeah, well, I'm not putting as much layers on this, I find, so, and it's just, so let me just sharpen this. I need to sharpen this one. Look at that, beautiful point. There we go. There we go. See, now, of course, I'm not going to finish, but I'm nearly there, so I'll probably end up finishing this probably in the next day, probably by tomorrow night, you know, after, well, I want to finish this, you see. That's the plan, okay? That's the plan. Okay, so these are laying down very nicely. Okay, depends on how hard you press, yes. Okay, Abigail says, I've heard that if you use gesso on a paper, you could get the same result as Pastelmat. Has anyone tried it? I haven't. That's interesting. Maybe I should try that one. I may go ahead and give the Artista pencils a whirl, since I'm not super concerned with light fast, although they do have a light fast rating system. Okay. I haven't tried the Artista ones. That would be interesting. Marcy, when you get them, you should let us know. For those who haven't used it, might be interested. Definitely. And I'm going in all sorts of directions, which is probably not the way you're supposed to do this, but by the time I finish with the layers, you won't know it. It'll look so painterly, and so you won't be able to tell. Janice, oh hi, I'm late. No, Janice, that's okay, all good. Hope you're feeling well today. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, this little bit here is going to take some work. Very lightly. There we go. And I'm applying not much pressure, I can tell you that now. Very light, because I need to put a few layers on this. Here we go. Okay, art by Connie, Dawn. Hello Connie, how you going? I am late too, but I hope I can watch it later tonight. I just love watching Chrissy. Oh look, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say that. Okay. Still got quite a bit to go. There we go, getting there. Okay, all right. Still got quite a bit to go, as you can see. Let me see. Marcy. Oh, Marcy says, Wendy, I'm not familiar with either of those systems. Didn't know they were China based either. I adore the brush pens. I have to learn to research products. Oh yeah, Marcy, Wendy is the research queen. She is like none other I have met. I'm an impulse buyer by nature. That's okay. Just ask Wendy. She'll tell you. She'll tell you. For sure. Look, I think what I'm going to do is maybe keep it. I think I'm going to leave it here, and I've got this to go, which is not that much, and going to be touching up and highlights and all of that. But I just I have to go to cook dinner. Bye everyone. Thanks Chrissy, and bye to you Essie. But no, I just want to say thank you all for popping by. I probably hopefully will be Chrissy 34 here with the with the Humidex. Oh my gosh, freezing as here, freezing as cold here. But I got the aircon, so that's fine. But look, I'll be probably streaming on the weekend, so hope to see you all perhaps. But look, thank you all for popping by. Thank you for keeping me company, and hopefully I'll be finishing this and uploading it sometime this weekend, our group painting. So watch out for that. But anyway, everyone, bye for now.